All right, everybody. How do I not feel rejected? I have a simple way of looking at this, a lighthearted way, because I'm going to feel lighthearted about everything. That is my command. so, so you invite somebody to, let's just say you invited somebody to go to a movie, a friend, and they say no. Or you invite your spouse to go out to dinner and they say no. Or you invite a client to a conversation, like a prospective client to a coaching conversation and they say no. Or some version of that where it's not happening. But it's so easy to say that's a rejection and to feel it, and I understand, and I know what that feels like, to feel like that in the stomach and that feeling of like, oh my God, I didn't get what I want, but it's like all kinds of things, awkward and embarrassing and depressing and discouraging and not and fearful, and now you're like pessimistic and all kinds of things, and now you're saying like, oh, maybe I'm not a good friend, maybe I'm not a good person, maybe I'm not a good husband, maybe I'm not a good coach. All right, so how do you look at, what do you look at, what do we do instead? How do we look at this? Well, here's a cool phrase: delays, not denials. You haven't been denied anything, it's been delayed. If you could think of everything as just a not yet, it's like, yeah, I didn't go to my movie with my friend right now. It's been delayed, but I will go to a movie with my friend. Especially if you keep affirming that you go to movies with that friend. If you make this your identity, you make this what's true, you just tell the story, I go to movies with that friend, then it will be inevitable. It'll be inevitable that you will go to a movie with that friend. If you invite a client to a coaching session, inevitably they will have a coaching session with you. It's just got delayed. If you tell the story that it's delayed and not denied, no denial happened, nothing is off the table, it's still happening, it's just a timing thing. So I sent an email to somebody, haven't heard back from them yet. It's just a delay. It's not a denial. They don't hate me. They haven't blocked me. They haven't stopped me. They still love me. This has nothing to do with love. This has nothing to do with how good I am or how worthy I am or if I have bad luck. This is just a delay. It's happening. Affirm that everything's still in play. People I message to are going to get back to me. They just will. Clients that are thinking about working with me will work with me. They're thinking about it for now. They're not ready yet, but they will be ready. They will come back. People that were your clients and stopped working with you will come back. It's not, you haven't been denied anything. It's just delayed. The next conversation you have with them has just been delayed. With relationships, maybe you're single. Maybe you asked somebody if they wanted to go out with you and they couldn't, they said no, they couldn't do it. You can make up all kinds of stories about how they rejected you or you were denied, or you could make up stories about how it's just a delay. It's just a little delay. It's still happening. They're going to get back to you. Persist in this story. Everyone gets back to me. Everyone always gets back to me. Make it part of your past history. I don't get rejected. Sometimes it's just delayed. I don't get denied. It's just a little tiny delay. It's like when you go to the airport and they're like, there's a delay. If you're still getting on that plane, you're still going on that trip. If you were going on a trip to New York and the plane said, at the airport, they said the plane is delayed, it's fine. You're still going to New York. Everything is still happening. You can safely chill. And what if we had this attitude for everything like that? You're just chilling. You're just chilling because you know they're coming. It's coming back. The plane is coming. It's circling around, but it's going to stop at the gate. Because that's what happens. Affirm that that's just what happens to you. It's like this happens so often that people are like making this part of their identity. Like so often that they're saying they're rejected, then they just think that they get rejected and nobody ever calls back, and they make up all these stories that they're like a loser or they're bad or no one likes them or they're doing it wrong. And those are all, we don't want to make those self-fulfilling prophecies. So don't make it a self-fulfilling prophecy that you rejected or that you could even possibly be rejected. So say it's like impossible to be rejected. The only thing that's possible is a delay. A delay. They are coming back. Even if it's a year later. But it's coming back. Keep saying that. You guys say you have all these messages to a person, text messages or whatever, voice messages, say they are going to get back to me. They will get back to me. I can invite them again too. You're always following your impulses. You get in action, inspired. An inspired action to, I'm gonna invite them again to a movie. That doesn't matter that they didn't go last time. Forget about that. They just weren't ready yet, but now they're ready. You can also affirm that people are going to respond really well to your offers. If you make an offer, whether it's to work with you or go out with you or play with you or do business with you, people respond really well to your offers. Affirm and affirm and affirm. Use your imagination to imagine it, and it will happen. I promise you, it will happen. The only thing getting in the way is you think you're rejected. You think things are over. You think things are final, or you think people are fading away or distancing themselves until they're gone. They're vanishing. They're ending you. There's no ending. There's no canceled. Even TV shows that were canceled sometimes come back. Because it's not over, especially if you affirm that it's not over. It's just delayed. I'll do something else in the meantime. No big deal. I can amuse myself, entertain myself, use my time wisely, because they'll come back. Just like at the airport. All right, I'll get something to eat. I'll read my book. I was wanting to read my book anyway. A delay is I'll read more pages of my book before it happens. So that's all that matters. That's all that's happening is you'll read more pages of your book before you go to the movie with that friend. So, no big deal. All right, I hope that was helpful. Bye.